মাঝে ছিলে তুমি মনে কি পড়ে মনে কি পড়ে তুমি Hey guys, anybody is here? If any of you are here, let me know. And if there is even a single person, please make sure that you have pushed the like button. At the same time, let me know if you can hear me. If there is anyone, I have a bet with Marquis actually. He told that it is not going to happen today, that this market is going higher. And I told him that it's a bullish market. So if good morning, Hamad. Man, why it is good morning? Ah, Marquis is here. I'm not going to tell his name, okay? No, Marquis is here. However, Marquis, I'm going to show you the logic here why this market is bullish. Just hold on, okay? I'll give you the logic why this is bullish. But before before that, let me clear to Hamad first why it is good morning. You bet it this for higher? Yes, sir. I do that. Anyone else would love to bet with me? Okay, so Hamad, Marquis, NSB, and Eiffel Trader here. Thank you, Eiffel, for being over there, brother. It's cool. Okay, so let's go for this super duper price action, but it is highly volatility. So to be honest, difficult to trade. Love to go from the forward chart. By the way, the trade already has been outlined through our Discord. So if you are still trading, make sure that maybe you are not here, okay? However, just make sure that you have already done your trading, and then if you want to listen to me, congratulations. I think higher too, but I said it's liquid near overnight high. Yes, sir, I'll go for that Hamad. Let me just go, okay? I will say why it is logical this market should go higher. This is the candle from today. Now, to the bottom, exactly to the bottom, you will see the date and the day. It's Tuesday, 18 November 2025. In general, Tuesday is the manipulation day. That means if it clear previous day low or the Friday low, which is near to Monday low. Okay, so this is the Monday low, this is the Friday low, which is near to Monday low. Then most of the time it goes for the Friday low. If you have any liquidity near the Friday low, then it has more, I mean, possibility that it's going to clear those liquidity as well. You can see this candle fall not only cleared Monday low, Friday low, but also cleared the previous some weeks low. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, some kind of weeks. Those lows has been also cleared over here. This is the low from the Friday, 10th of October, near about 1 month ago. This was the low of Friday. Okay, so in that specific week, that was the low. That is the only low that market didn't clear. I'm going to tell you that is also going to be cleared. Just be patient over here. However, when it has cleared all of these lows over here, this low is going to send the market higher again to look for Monday high. Or if the Friday high is near to Monday high, it is looking for that Friday high. If there is any relatively equal highs that is near the Friday high, it is also looking for that Friday high. Now, it doesn't need to go to the high of the Monday. It doesn't need to go. But if it can go, that is the best case of scenario, a perfect manipulation. But it doesn't need to do that. Most of the time, it actually go toward that area and then finish, or I mean stop somewhere. I don't know. I mean somewhere. Okay, it just finish depending on the price action. It just finish. When it was all cleared over here, I really wanted to see this new weak opening gap constant encroachment is going to be traded. Unfortunately, it didn't do that. For a bit, it didn't tap to this constant encroachment. I was really got hurt. Okay, it hurt myself. Oh man, why you didn't tap over here? If it could do that, I would never ever look for any kind of sell to this market again. However, from the daily chart, of course, not from the 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart has an extra or different type of explanation with where I'm coming from. Now, I hope that you got the point why this market should keep going higher. Okay. Skull PT. Hello fam, hello T2, hello brother. Working but here. Okay, thank you so much for being over here. Thank you so much, brother. However, now what should I look for? Only buy, only buy, only buy. Buy is only valid for me depending on that daily narrative. Coming to this 4 hour chart. So from 4 hour chart, sorry, not 4 hour chart actually, hourly chart. Here. In this area, this is that extremely strong bullish fair value gap market after clearing this low. This is the first bullish fair value gap. Around the morning session, I showed you that it should work as a support and keep going higher. If it failed, then it should work as a resistance. Here you can see these two candle. Now that was around 9:30 actually. So 9:30 market actually went a bit higher because of the volatility of the opening. So you have to just avoid that candle. You have to just avoid it, and then it fall exactly from the new day opening gap, made it as a resistance. Sorry, not new day opening gap, midnight open, used it as a resistance, falling, respected the upper quadrant of the new week opening gap. So beautifully it is respecting over here, but as I told, if it could tap over here, that could be the best case of scenario. After that, this market come here, traded the 50%. I'm still not confident that this market is going higher. Still I'm not confident. After all of this happened, look at that hourly candle. Where did it close? Not only even above the constant encroachment, but also it has closed above this hourly gap. So when it has closed above this hourly gap, I'm now pretty much confident this market is going for the higher price. I mean, whatever the higher price is over here, okay, whatever is logical, it is going for that area. So I think you got the point over here why I'm thinking the bullish from here, from the hourly chart, by seeing all of these candles depending on this fair value gap around the morning session, which worked as a beautiful resistance, sent the market lower. Now it has broken here, that gap, it's broken. So far it's the fake breakout, that means a sign. Later I'm coming back. Don't worry brother, I will be back. So it has already told you that I'm coming back. Now let's go to the 15-minute chart to be the, I mean from the 15-minute chart, the same thing over here. The upper quadrant of that new week opening gap hold the market so beautifully, cleared all of this obvious liquidity. Remember, obvious liquidity here. This low has cleared over here as a shallow run. That shallow run has been cleared over here as another shallow run. It means the liquidity has been traded, I mean taken already over there. The liquidity has gone. There is no liquidity left. Market has cleared all the liquidity, went higher, came to the deep premium area, to that specific leg from here to here. This is the deep premium, then come back again to trade the order block or whatever it is. It just came and trade that order block, displaced too beautifully, leave that fair value gap open over here. Now I want to see this market will trade this gap first, then this will go for that buy side liquidity from the 50-minute chart, relatively equal highs. Now you can mark this high and that high, that the clean relatively equal highs. I have just marked that shallow run. This high has cleared over here by shallow run. I just marked it as my buy side liquidity. So according to the logic, when this market has cleared Monday low, Friday low, everything has been cleared, previous day low, previous week low, everything has been cleared. Market has just traded some specific level over here. After trading that specific level, it should go to the Monday high, okay, which is here. I guess the Monday high is here, I guess, okay, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that is the Monday high, which is also a shallow run. I don't care about that high because it doesn't need to go until that area, but at least some kind of liquidity should be taken. So how do I know that? it is going for that Monday high, or it is actually going until some portion of the area where it is going, I mean, which is important to me. So over here I have this beautiful buy side liquidity around this area, so beautiful buy side liquidity, as well as I have the breaker block here which has been traded previously. That breaker block, high, low, higher, high, trade that breaker block so beautifully, and then this market fall dramatically, took all the liquidity. I would love to see this breaker block is now going to be broken and this market working around this inverse gap or to this last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart. Now this is the gap from the hourly chart. So if you guys go to the hourly chart, you'll be able to see this gap over here from the hourly chart. I'm just going to minimize it, or the I mean marking it in a very specific way until the 15-minute last fair value gap. So today my expectation, this market is going to stop around this 15-minute last fair value gap. Over here it is going to close above this last fair value gap. I have this clean buy side liquidity. See this, all of this buy side liquidity, we have this buy side liquidity, so they're not interest for me right now. For me, this buy side liquidity and the 15-minute last fair value gap is important. If it go higher and clear that buy side liquidity by today, I'm not going to get mind, okay, for that. I'm not interested for that, whatever it is. Now over here to this 15-minute week, that week has cleared all of these highs or swing highs, traded this specific fair value gap over here, which is the inverse gap. To be honest, I was not going to give the priority to this week. I was really not interested to mark that week, to use that week, but I have seen that so beautifully it is actually respecting that week so beautifully over here, so beautifully it is respecting that week. That's why as a hindsight I have marked it, okay, as a hindsight. And later when I first framed this trade, later I framed that trade depending on that week I mean quadrant levels. Now first let me explain why I was looking for a selling opportunity. When this market came to the deep discount, it should go to the deep premium. So it came to this deep premium, not here, not there, respect here, go back to the deep premium around this area. Now after coming to this deep premium, I'm going to mark that specific leg. Okay, so here this is the low, this is the highest high. I'm going to mark that area from here to here, okay, because I framed first trade around this area. You can see this is the equilibrium. I have like one tick, I guess, some kind of one tick or one handle fair value gap over here, which is the deep premium fair value gap. I don't want to give any kind of priority over here to this deep premium gap. Instead of that, with the equilibrium, I have this beautiful fair value gap, so beautiful fair value gap. So I want to see this market will first fall to this gap and then it will go for that buy side liquidity. Now this is my expectation. So when I'm seeing that market is respecting that quadrant level and it is respecting from here, didn't come to this logical level where I'm thinking this market will fall first and then it will go higher, I will have an opportunity to go for the sell at the same time. Until that candle appeared on the chart, this inverse gap was holding the market, that hourly inverse gap was holding the market, okay. So do you understand why I was looking for sell? Now I don't need to look for the sell. Well, I need to wait for this market to come here to take the buy. That's all I have to wait. But at the same time, as it is highly volatile, I will try my level best to take some kind of run toward that gap. Now I'm coming to keep this 15-minute chart over here. I hope that all of you got the point and all of you can see how beautifully the consonant crossment, look at the body, that weak consonant crossment, how beautifully it is holding the market, as well as the upper quadrant has been traded and then this market is respecting. Just look at the beauty of this one. But as a hindsight, I have marked that because this candle didn't trade any fair value gap over here, that is why it was not important to me at the beginning. But later when I have seen it is respecting, just as an hindsight I have marked it and I'm seeing this is really so beautifully working or helping the market to stop and then keep falling. First my expectation, it will come to this equilibrium over here, not here. If it come here, that means it will never go for the buy side liquidity. It will come here and then it will start to go for that buy side liquidity. That is my expectation. So anytime I will get an opportunity to take sell from this quadrant level, I'll go for that sell. I'm coming in 1 minute chart. This is the whole price action inside the lunch hour from 11:30. So from 11:30, okay, so here from there this market has fallen. We don't care about that fall, we really don't care about that. Then this run, we don't care about that as well because it is inside the lunch hour. So finally that is the area where market has provided me first opportunity to take the sell over here. Okay, it has provided me first opportunity to take the sell. Now I'm going to keep this line to my 1 minute chart, just those lines over here. You can see this is the candle that has tapped to the upper quadrant level of that premium week. Okay, again, I love to use the premium week or discount week quadrant level if it clear all the highs and trade a fair value gap. Then I would love to give the priority to this week, but so far it didn't do that. Instead of that, it actually went here, and in other words, it has traded that hourly inverse gap. So if you find something consistent with that, you can keep it. But I don't really want to use this type of week, but for the sake of this conversation, I'm just going to show you this week. Okay, so finally this is the candle that came to the upper quadrant, cleared all of this buy side liquidity. All of this buy side liquidity has been cleared. Now if you took closer look around here, this low has cleared over here by a shallow run. What is that? An obvious liquidity. I have another low over here which is aligned with this low, so I have marked that low as my sell side liquidity. Okay, so I just marked it as my sell side liquidity over here around this area. Sell side liquidity is just here, but you can simply mark that low if you want, because it is too far from each other. In other words, it has traded that uh, rejection block, so it can be used as a sell side liquidity as well. I have seen this inverse gap over here around this area. That was the inverse gap from the 1 minute chart. Now, can I take the entry here? No, I can't. Can I here? No, 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 no. And this candle, 1250 candle. Sorry, I mean, it should be the 1250 candle. Why it is 150? Something is wrong. Wow, that was the 1250. The whole time I was thinking this is 1250, to be honest, but now I can see it was 150. Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay guys, I really didn't know this is 150. I was thinking this is 1250 the whole time. You can see the video which I uploaded, and I write it down that I was waiting for 1250. Okay, so that was my mistake. Actually, I was thinking this is the 1250. However, I can see the 1250 was over here. Oh man, then I could go for some kind of buy, just whatever I have missed. Okay, so I actually waited for the 1250 candle. So I wanted to take the entry around the consonant crossment of that gap, but of course now you can take the entry over here because of the volatility. You can see huge volatility. I have to cover the high plus two tick. Okay, just high plus two tick. So you have seen my stop loss is here somewhere, and tried to take the sell from the consonant crossment of that inverse gap. Target is this sell side liquidity, and finally here that should be my target. Over here that market is coming around this area. So what happened, market actually came here, take that sell side liquidity, build another sell side liquidity later here, another shallow run. See this shallow run over here, another shallow run, as well as the sell side liquidity with this low and that low. Sell side liquidity got stopped out over here. All of this area I have nothing to do, right? All of this area nothing to do. And then this market went higher again. What happened? What did I do over there? That upper quadrant I have used until where? Until this gap. It came exactly over here, cleared those highs. I don't care about that, but it has traded that same upper quadrant level. Still it is holding the market. Same case of scenario. So the next time when I gave you the screenshot, oh sorry, I told you that same logic, same expect, same setup. This was the same setup with this one and that one. This candle closed, so would love to go for the trade again from the consonant crossment of this gap because of the volatility again. As the volatility is huge, I will be able to catch that run. Stop loss is above that high plus two tick. As it is highly volatile, you can put two handle above this area. Okay, something like that because of the volatility, and you will go for that same sell side liquidity and here. Okay, over here. So this time this market has provided you 70 handle from the consonant crossment of that inverse gap. Same case of scenario, same everything over here. Every single thing is same over here, everything. And then finally when it will clear that sell side liquidity, trade this gap. I'll start to look for the buying run until that buy side liquidity, and more importantly over here. Now, if the time is not going to align with that buy setup, of course, I'm not going for that. Instead of that, around the PM session, sorry, around the opening after 6, you will see how this is going to be taken, and market is coming over here if it is not done by the PM session, if it doesn't do that. Okay, but again it is highly volatile. You can see 34 handle stop loss, 31 handle stop loss. I just can't argue with you guys. Okay, so if I were trading in front of you guys, you would see that I got stopped out over here around there. Okay, so if I take the entry, I put my stop loss above this candle here, I got stopped out over there. Then I tried to take re-entry when it has closed below this inverse gap. Maybe I have missed the trade over here, maybe I would miss the trade over here, or maybe I'll be lucky and I'll be here in this trade, and then maybe I'll hold it until that area. I don't know what would go happen over there. Even if I were in this trade, you would see that I would get stopped out over here because my stop loss would be 2 tick above that candle which has came here and validate this 2 candle as an inverse gap. I would get stopped out over here, and then this market would fall, and I would get, I mean, whatever you are seeing, it will happen over there. Unfortunately, sorry, fortunately, I was not in front of you guys, so I was able to show or take that trade around this area with the logical level where my stop loss has to be. So I decided to sacrifice this trade. Either it will give me the entry, not here actually, because here I was thinking about 1250, but it was 150. That was my mistake because I was thinking like that way, guys. I hope that you will consider and you're not going to I mean doubt on me. Okay, so I really didn't know it was like 150. I was thinking all the time it's 1250. I was waiting for the 1250 to take the entry around the 50%. So around 150 candle I try to take the entry over here. However, this is the same logical entry. How long? First this sell side liquidity, and then secondly until this fair value gap. Every single time it will fall, I will start to look for the same kind of scenario to take my sell. Sorry, every single time it will go higher, I'll try to take my opportunity to take the sell until it is not coming here. And if it can do that before 4 p.m., that means if it come here around 4 p.m., before 4 p.m., then I will start to look for that buy side liquidity until the 15-minute candle is not going to close below this fair value gap. If the 50-minute candle close below this fair value gap or fall a bit more, that means it is coming to the deep discounted. I'm not interested to look for buy anymore. Otherwise, it will come here and it will start to go higher. Look at this reaction from the lower quadrant here. So beautiful reaction over here. I mean, this is really so beauty. I mean, this is really a beauty, a beauty. I could go for the trade here as well if I have seen that it tapped to the 50%, but it didn't tap to this 50%, so I was not framing any trade over there. Instead of that, I told you this is the same setup, same logic, same expect to go for the trade, and you can see how beautifully it worked. Now it didn't take the sell side liquidity yet. Maybe you have taken some partial around 1:1, or maybe until here, which was kind of, how much was that? I think it was kind of 70 handle. Then get a stop out to the break even by putting the stop loss. Is still valid. I'm angry this price action. I want boom right now. What is your limit, brother? You guys got the understanding of this price action and why this market is doing all of this consolidation here? Anybody can tell me that why it is doing all of this consolidation the whole PM session until now, from 1 p.m. to until now? Why it is doing the consolidation? Any of you can tell me that? Not for the new day opening gap. Okay, so I'm trying to remind you that it's not about the new day opening gap, it's about something else, which I keep saying. Unlike this, okay, this trend for me, it's hard to know where it wants to go. I have already told you where it is going. This gap, it is coming this gap. So you all have to do, you have to wait for the setup and then you have to go for the trade. Simple, brother. At the same time, you have to take the partial, like here 67 handle partial, or maybe make it 70. Okay, just make it 70 for the sake of the beauty. Just make it 70. So you will take the 70 handle partial, you will take the 70 handle partial, 140 handle overall. It's clear where the market is coming. It's absolutely clear where the market is coming. The market is coming for this sell side liquidity, more importantly to the top of this gap. After coming here, you will wait for the bullish setup. Until then, every single time this market will go higher, you will try to look for sell. It is absolutely clear, brother. But if you don't take the partial, if you don't have the habit of the partial, you are not going to stay here for longer term. Okay, that's for sure, brother. Partial is something that will help you to be profitable. It's gonna help you to be so much profitable. And this time this market is coming here, trust me, because of this precision. I don't see anything else if I ever see this type of precision. Like, see this tick by tick. If it happens, it is coming here for sure. I wanted to know as well. What do you want to know? New day opening gap. No, it's not about the new day opening gap. It's about the job is done. What was today's job? Sell side liquidity. I just removed it. Remember, when the sell side liquidity has been cleared, the job is done for today. Whatever this market is going to do right now, you don't need to worry about that. It is going to be a difficult price action because the job is done over here when the liquidity has been taken. Every single day, this market has a job to do. When the job is done, your trade is done. Like yesterday, when it came to this bullish fair value gap, remember here was the bullish fair value gap exactly over here from the 15-minute chart, last fair value gap. When it came to this last fair value gap, the job is done. Any kind of reaction from there, it's done. And look at the 1 2 candle and then all the consolidation over here. All of this candle was extremely bullish and then all the consolidation. So if the job is done, your trading is done. You can't keep trading after the job is done. This time it is going to come here because of this precision. This is so precise, tick by tick. If you ever see this and you are in this trade, be happy over there because you're not going to get your boom. Your explanation is good. I just get frustrated this slow price action. No worries, man. No worries. Boom, I'm all out. Plus 600 on Eval. Why did you close your trade, man? You should have hold it until to the top of this gap. Why did you close it? Now tell me that. You have to hold it until to the top of this gap. Now it should be your boom. Not before that. It should be your boom. I'm showing you the logic and you close your trade over there. Kidding, man. You're kidding, man. Oh, man. However, guys, thank you so much. Okay. I love to explain the price action. I love to show you the precision. I love to open your eyes. Okay. Open your eyes. Marquez. Marquez, where are you, man? Is it bullish? Tell me. Still tell me, okay? Look, it's a bearish market. So bearish. So you wanna bet still? Do you wanna bet me that it's gonna go higher? See, it's falling, it's melting. Or you're not here. Hey Sophia. Okay, I already gave you the reply. We are also trading within the 4-hour discounted week. And that week has been broken already. I don't need to worry about that. Nice job. Thank you. You're most welcome. George. Sorry, Greg. And Kevaro. Boom, bro. Thank you so much, brother. You guys, please don't come here just to copy trade. Try to take the theme I'm trying to explain you. But I'm not making the things complicated. I'm just showing you everyday single thing. Same thing. Whenever, whatever I explain, I keep showing that to you again, again, and again until I'm not bored. When I get bored, I think that okay, it's enough for that. Then I switch to another things. But it doesn't mean that you are going to switch to another things as well. Whatever will start to work with you, keep that things. Like when I showed you 22 IT model, when I show you a order block, whatever it is, okay? Like now I'm showing you the premium discount. Whenever whatever is working for you, be strict with that. And please don't forget to push the like button. 31 people are watching and 18 likes. Not good. Equilibrium has been traded already from the range low, high, 50% here, equilibrium. If it go below this gap, it means it's not bullish anymore. It's gonna be bearish again. I don't wanna see that. I would love to see it will be respected from there and it will start to go higher. Any kind of order block from 1 minute chart is the best order block over here to take the buy. Any kind of bullish order block over here from 1 minute chart is the best order block to take the buy. Boom. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much, brother. Are you kidding, brother? This is a bearish market and you are talking about a bull setup? Are you kidding me? Yes, brother, I'm kidding you. And at the same time, I'm telling you that any kind of bullish order block is the best order block to take the buy. I'm telling you that. It's your job to believe me or not. Hmm. Let's say I'm not going to frame any trade, okay? Would love to enjoy the rest of the price action with you guys without framing any trade. Come on, brother, it's not going higher. Okay. If it doesn't go higher, then I'm wrong. Simple, brother. It's going to trade this gap and then it's going to fall. Really? Wow. You're awesome, brother. Now it's time for you guys to look for the reaction versus reversal. This is the time to watch the reaction and the reversal. I'm telling you that beforehand. You guys, please make sure that you have found that. That's all, brother. Come on, baby, you're not Friday night while you're night. Hit the dance floor. I want you, baby. Baby, I don't want you. Come tonight. It can trade until the 50% body has to close above the quadrant level, upper quadrant level. Remember that. Beforehand, I'm telling this. Okay, it's not something like hindsight. Wow, it's rejecting from there. Why is that? I teach you the best order block, the best order block. Your job to find it out. This is the first time I'm not going to show you the entry by saying that what you should look for here and what which way you should look for that. I'm just not going to tell you. I will mark it as a hindsight. Okay, I'm a hindsight guy. But if it doesn't work, what is going to happen? You are going to take a loss. Simple, brother. I'm not the market maker. I'm not making this market. I'm just working with the precision, with the explanation, with the expectation. Come on, baby, you're not afraid of in 15-minute chart, you will expect it can maximum trade the 50% of this week, but body has to close above the upper quadrant level. Remember from the 15-minute chart. At the same time, you are learning here or you are seeing here reaction versus reversal. Everything I'm going to show you just a bit after a bit. Those people who are in my membership, members only area, you guys have seen the video reaction versus reversal. This is gonna be a live example of that. If it works actually, and if it doesn't work, of course there is no logic to explain that, but I will show you how I was expecting it is going to happen. Brother, is this gap important? It doesn't have not even a single percent value. This gap doesn't have any value, but it is respecting, man. You are saying it is not, it doesn't have any value. Okay, if it works for you, then keep going for that. I want to see this 50-minute candle to close above this line. Now let's go for the premium and discount here. Okay, remember market is falling, so when I'm explaining this market is falling. This is the high, this is the low, this is the equilibrium, this is the deep premium, there is a small gap. If this market come to this gap, very small gap, okay, so I can just mark these two gap all together over here around this area. This market has no possibility to keep falling again. It will go higher again, that's for sure. If it work with this discounted fair value gap, which is aligned with the equilibrium, over here you can see there is no other fair value gap except this fair value gap. If it work with this equilibrium, then it can keep falling, keep falling, keep falling. So if I would love to look for an, for example, depending on the premium and discount, if I am looking for an buying opportunity, depending on the premium and discount, what should I wait for? At first this market will come here, and then any kind of reversal I will try to take the buy over there. This is how I would love to look for the trade if I depend on the premium and discount. But I am showing you, I will show you here the order block trade. Depending on the reaction versus reversal, I mean by showing you the reaction versus reversal. Just let this market, this candle to close, and then after that I'll show you the trade. Just 9 minutes left, okay, then I'll show you the trade. I'll show you exactly the way you should do it. I don't care you took a loss or you took a profit or you put your stop loss longer or you put your stop loss shorter. I will show you the exact logic you should use this. What is Lux algo, brother? I don't know what is Lux algo, to be honest. Did I win? Still, you didn't take the bait, brother. So there is no logic to be a winner or a loser. You didn't still take the bait. If you wanna take the bait, still you have the time. Still you have the time. So it's not 4 yet. Do you wanna take the bet, brother, that this market is going higher? I'm saying it is going higher, and you are saying this is bearish market. See, it's still you have the time to bet with that. Let's go, brother. Let's go. What? Absolutely, I took it, brother. Oh, I didn't know that. You didn't say that. You told that you are not a gambler. So still, I'm saying, are you ready? I'm saying this is going higher, and it is coming to this gap. It's a bullish market. It's coming over here, around there. Do you wanna take the bet? Still, this is a bearish market. I said will not go higher today, brother. Okay, yeah. So you are ready to take the bet right now after seeing this bearish market. Right now, I'm saying this market will close here, around here, and you are saying this is not going higher. Are you going to accept that? Tell me. Still, you have the time. It's a bearish market. Just one candle, one bull candle from 1 minute. It doesn't mean anything. Marquis, I'm waiting, brother, for your response. In the next 20 minutes, yep, in the next 20, I mean not in the next 20 minutes, by before closing today's price action, I mean before closing the last candle. I think it's 459. So before 459 it's coming here, at least to this gap. FL Trader 007, thanks, brother. You're most welcome. But why you are giving thanks to FL007, brother? Tell me, Marquis, are you going to accept my challenge? Before closing today's candle, which is gonna be happen around 4:59, I'm expecting this market will come here. Are you gonna go against me or not? Okay, something like that. Still, this is bearish market. You can see. No deal. 4 p.m. is my cut over. Oh, okay. So until 4 p.m. it's gonna be difficult. Mm, should I go for that? Until 4, a very short period of time. Until 4. Okay, accept challenge accepted. Did I answer the question he asked? Oh, okay. Sorry, brother. Thank you. Thank you, man. I love to lose. Okay, I agree. I'm going to accept your challenge until 4. Okay, let's go for the 4. Asia sessions, it will gap up. I don't know about that. Okay, the way it is going to open, I have no idea. So that, if you would love to challenge me over there, no, I can't do that, because how the market is going to open, I have no idea. ICT never told that. He told that never. Nobody knows how the market is going to open. He just told that. Mode to request payout. Okay, Apex is not working, and I was in a mode to request a payout. Uh, brother, I think there is some problem today. I think it will be okay tomorrow, brother. To be honest, it's gonna be opening. I mean, okay tomorrow. Just hold in, okay? Oh, I mean, hold on. You are a madman. Oh man, there is nothing to lose, right? Let's see how this gonna is close, okay? So I have my own expectation. You have your own expectation. We'll see how this market is going to close. But I'll surrender if I see the 15-minute candle closed below this upper quadrant level. I'll surrender beforehand. Freedom funded account. Freedom funded account. What is that? Oh, free funded account. The okay. Are you sure that if you are going to be the loser, you are going to give me that? Are you sure about that? A 25 funded account. What do you say? I'll accept that after this candle close. Okay. So let me see the 15-minute candle to be closed first. If it close above the quadrant level, I'm gonna accept your challenge. So I have to wait two more candle. After this candle, I have to wait two more candle. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. The next candle close is really so important for me to decide is it going higher or not. I don't want to see this candle will go even one tick below this candle. I don't want to see that. Call your market maker friends. Don't celebrate your win before, I mean, beforehand. Don't do that. Until the end moment, you should not celebrate. Still, I have the 350, brother. Don't forget about that. If this candle doesn't close above this line, I'm not gonna accept your challenge, okay? The funded account price, I'm not gonna accept that challenge. If this candle failed to close above that line. Come on, brother. Are you kidding me? Are you making Marquis a winner? Come on. Yeah, brother, you are the winner of this challenge. Yeah. Let me show you the opportunity over here. That was the lowest down close body close candle. Even though this candle has closed above these consecutive candles, because of the volatility, I'm not able to take any kind of buy from here. So what I will do, I'll try to take the buy from this order block at first. Here, if I am trading, okay. So when this candle tap to this line, I would love to take the buy over here around this area. That will be my first buy to this area over here, okay, around this area. Stop loss is going to be just 2 tick, or as it is a bit volatility, so I'll put it like 2 handle 3 handle below this area because of the volatility. Just here a 2 to 3 handle, just because of the volatility. Otherwise I wouldn't go for that more than 2 handle. And we'll target at least this last fair value cap, which is the premium fair value cap. It should come if this market is interested to go higher. That will be my first trade, where I'll get stopped out around this area. After getting stopped out over here, when the first time I'll get stopped out over here, and then this candle over here, that candle closed above this candle again, I'll try to take re-entry depending on that candle again. So this candle tap over here, I'd love to take the buy, rebuy over here around this area. Going to put my stop loss same kind of like 2 handle 3 handle below this area, just 2 to 3 handle below this area, and we'll put my stop loss over here. Target will be the same here, by expecting that this market is respecting this gap and sending it again for the order block to be traded, then it will start to go higher. So I'll take the buy here, we'll take that loss 1500 loss, and then when I'll get stopped out, after getting stopped out, I'll try to take rebuy over here to think that it is going higher again. However, that would be the opportunity here to go for the buy if I'm expecting the market will go higher. These two loss will be over here. Okay, no judgment, please. I'm just saying the way I was watching this market by believing this area. At the same time, when this candle over here, when that candle closed below this quadrant level, it means it is not interested to go higher, at least not now. Maybe it will go higher later, or maybe after 4 p.m., or maybe after the opening. I don't know when, but when it stopped or like rejected to close above the upper quadrant of this week, I'm low confident to think that it is going higher. At least not now. Maybe it will take much more time to go higher. Eventually, it will go higher until it is not coming to this deep discounted area. Eventually, it will go higher. So in this area, Marcus will win the bet. If I would go for that bet, he would be like some kind of winner over here. But I'm not saying that he is the winner, because he didn't take the entry before after market closed. Nvidia has earnings after market close today. Okay, I really didn't know that. When it is going to happen? Marcus, rebate. Are we ready, brother? Rebate. Let's go for the rebate. As the Nvidia has after the market close, if it is after the market close, I'll say before closing today's candle, this market will come here. Here. Rebate. Let's go. Are we ready? If there is Nvidia earning today. Of course, if you have the Nvidia earning, then you should not go any kind of trade right now. I didn't know that, however. Let's go. Let's go, Marquis. Let's see if the Nvidia can send the market over there. Before the closing, okay, I really would love to see before the market close, 459, before 459, it has to come over here. According to the logic, it has to come over here. I'm going to remove this because it doesn't have any value anymore. Double or nothing. Nvidia tomorrow, not today. Okay, no, 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 no bet then. Thank you, Jack. I I thought Nvidia earnings were tomorrow. Okay, okay, sorry, 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 guys. No bet then. If okay, if Nvidia is tomorrow, then we'll see that tomorrow. Okay, not today. However, uh, I hope that brother, all of these things has been cleared to all of you guys. But of course, you should not keep trading. You should not keep trading. It's true. If you keep trading, you will keep losing. So don't keep trading. Instead of that, whenever you will get the opportunity, try to take that opportunity and then go for that trade. If it is a boom, stop over there and then just wait for the next opportunity. Okay. Would love to wait until this is the 350. Let's see if it can give the volatility toward that area. Come on, come on, come on, go higher, go higher. Yes, you are 100% right. It's tomorrow, not today. It's tomorrow. Sorry, it's Wednesday. Man, you are just going to make me lose my bet, okay? I was going to take the bet with Marquis for a funded account, and he would definitely win the game, okay? So you are just, I just survived. I would love to wait until 4 p.m. to see how it is going to close. Now, there is actually low probability to come over here around this area. It has a very low probability, but we'll see. According to the logic, it should go higher, but I don't know. We'll see. And at the same time, don't try to trade right now. Okay, after 345, no trade is valid. 345 should be the last candle to take any kind of entries. Cap up tomorrow, brother. Trust me. I'm gonna trust you, brother, for sure. I'm leaving a whole day ahead. Thanks for giving me the reminder, team. No worries, man. I really don't predict the opening, brother, or the closing. It is absolutely shit to predict the opening and the closing because it's absolutely gambling. That's why ICT told not to predict that. But of course, I will see if you're right, if it is gap up or not. But which gap up you're talking about? 9:30 or 6 p.m.? Which one you're talking about, brother? I'd love to wait until 4 p.m. to see how it is going to close the session. Gap up around 9:30 or gap up around 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. If you're wrong, then remember, okay? If you're wrong, I'm gonna put everything over there to try to take that buy or to gap up. If it gap down and if I lose the account, you're going to pay that for me to me. Okay, okay, okay. Hey Marcus, you know that I was kidding, brother. I hope guys you got some point about the premium and discount by these lives or these days. You should feel better. You should feel so confident. You should feel like that way. Okay, to be honest, you should feel like that way. I would love to wait until 4 p.m. just to see how it is going to close. 4 p.m. volatility, how it is going to react over there. As soon as 6 p.m. open, I'm buying 10 contracts. Any of you don't do that. We are just doing fun here, okay? We are not the financial advisor. That is just a fun. We are talking about the fun, okay? About the opening. Please don't take it as your direction or don't try to do that. Please, okay? Those people are over here. No, some people are really so stupid. Okay, they think like, okay, this guy is going to do that. I am going to follow him. So I should remind them that they should not do that. This was disaster, to be honest. That was disaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 candle of 15 minute chart was disaster. Let's go for the finishing of the day. How was the day? So first we have framed the cell from here, right? Let's go for the area. That was our expectation. Market is going to fall. Stop loss has to be above that high. Just go with the logical area to put the stop loss. And target should be this sell side liquidity over here. That was the sell side liquidity, if you remember. That was the sell side liquidity. Extreme sell side liquidity, okay? It was how many handle? 1342 handle. However, that was the run. That was the first trade we have framed. Then we have framed another trade from the order block. That was the order block. Highly volatility, nothing to do. That was the second opportunity to take the sell from the order block from here. Lot of confusion here. After all of this confusion, if you guys remember the sell from that area, from here, stop loss above that candle which has built the breakaway gap here until same sell side liquidity here. That was the third opportunity for the morning session. All of them are highly volatile, more than kind of 50-60 handle, something like that. And the PM session, I really didn't know it was 1250. If it was 1250, I could go for some kind of buy, but unfortunately I didn't know that it's 1250 over here. However, I was waiting for the sell around here. That was the first sell which I outlined in our Discord. Second sell which I have outlined to our Discord. To be honest, here I would go for one buy at least. Here I would get at least one stopped out for sure. I mean, it was so much confident for me to go for the buy over here. That could be a one losing trade around this area. So that was overall today's price action. Not bad. I think it's good. It was not bad, okay, but it was highly volatile. So it is what it is. When is the Santra rally in the market? After 6 p.m. you mean, Marquis? Buy side liquidity is too beautiful to me. Okay, it's too really so beautiful. We'll see. Today it's not gonna happen. We'll see it tomorrow. Tomorrow first the buy side liquidity, then we'll look for the fall. At least to the top, to the bottom of this new week opening gap. If it could tap over here, that could be a confident buy for me. It didn't do that over here. That's the problem. No problem. So 2 minutes left to see how this market is going to close. Mm, The water block didn't work here. I'm really so unhappy by seeing that, because the reaction from the entry gap should send the market until the water block. The water block should send the market to the last parabolic gap. Last parabolic gap will send the market until some kind of unfilled gap or institutional order flow entry. Then we should go for that buy side liquidity. That could be the best case of scenario. But market was not interested for that. Instead of that, used this gap. Of course, it left the sign. It's going to break it, but not by today. It's gonna happen by tomorrow, I guess. But the whole day, the price action was highly volatile, unfortunately. What to do? We'll wait for the next candle, guys. If you didn't push the like button, make sure that you have pushed the like button. Please do that for me. Usually towards the end of the December. Some thoroughly, yeah, end of the December. Not end of the December actually. I think it's gonna happen from after the mid of the December. Okay, 17, 18, 19, something like that. It will start to do that. I guess so. But we'll see. Yeah, you guys are talking about the market something really or something else? Okay, this is the last candle. I would love to wait. If you're talking about the I mean market Shantarelli or rally up, I prefer it's going to happen after 16th, 17th, 18th December. But it's not, you are not able to trade this market. You will never see the precision over there. Okay, no PDR will be respected over there, and it's bullshit until the second week of the February. So the whole January month and last half of the December should be avoided. So if you have the funded account, hold them for February. And from the February, you will start to see the beautiful price action again. But inside that December, last of the December and the whole January, people will keep blowing their funded account. That's the idea, to keep blowing the account. Double or nothing, brother, till 5 p.m. No, man, I'm not gonna argue with you, okay? It already came to the deep discounted area, so I'm not going to argue with you. Instead of that, I'm seeing the sell side liquidity over here, which I didn't want to see, but it is what it is. This sell side liquidity is on the queue right now. I'm not a mad guy who is gonna take that risk with you right now. Do you ever play the poker, brother Marquis? Have you ever played the Jenga poker or the poker? Some people told that it's not gambling, it's logical. Okay, Andrew, who was the winner from the Australia, I think the most youngest millionaire, if you remember the Andrew music life, he was the most youngest millionaire by playing the poker. He told that it's possible to win the poker game because it's a psychological game, or not the psychological, actually it's a logical game. I never, yeah, Texas Hold'em poker. Is that really true? Anybody knows that? Is that really a logical game? I don't see any logic over there. It's all about the gambling. But he was a winner, okay? If you guys remember about the music life, been long, I don't see his name. I think he gave up trading, whatever. He was the youngest millionaire in Australia by playing the poker game. I make a lot of money off poker. Seriously, man, isn't it a gambling? I mean, how do you know that which card is I'm holding? How can you do that? Is there anyone who played poker? I mean, the Texas Hold'em poker. I'm just curious to know that. Tony G. I don't know what you mean. I don't think so. There is anyone who actually played the poker, real poker. Finally, I was thinking that if it is really logical, then let's take that challenge. How to be the winner of the poker? Okay. It hard to type. Maybe we can discuss it. Is Discord stages? We can do that. In poker, you have to be good at ready people and the way the bet to give you an edge. Okay, if you guys really know how to, I mean, about this poker, then we can start a Discord live in this weekend to talk about this hold'em poker. Okay, I am really curious. Is it really possible? It's all about risk management and odds, long term 100% skill. Same as trading. Do you really think like that way, Midas Masters? I got you. What did you mean? I mean, I don't see any logic over here. I'm holding. You and me are playing, right? What card you are holding? How can I guess that? Okay, we can gamble over here. It's always like 50-50. I can't say that I have 80% possibility. You can't say that you have 80% possibility. It's always 50-50. Either you are bigger than me or I'm smaller than you. In the same time, if I have the flush, which is K top, and you have the flush, which is Q top, and we are going for the all okay, all in. Of course, I'm gonna be the winner, and there is no way to know that I'm holding the K top flush or you are holding the Q top flush, right? I mean, this is my logic. So how can it be illogical? It's always like 50-50. Either you will win or I will win. Yeah, we can say that some kind of bluff. That means if I am holding a good card and I can bluff by checking, maybe not increasing the bait, I can do that. Maybe this type of quality can make me long term. I can stay over there if I am really good at that for bluffing. But eventually, it is all about the, I don't know, how many outs do you have? Bluffs, button, position. Brother, if you have the better hand, I can still make you fold, brother. Is that really possible? How you are going to do that? I mean, okay, for the sake of this conversation, think like that way. I have a better hand, okay, and you have nothing. Just let me clear my point. I have a better hand and you have nothing, and you are acting like you have a beautiful hand on your hand, okay, whatever it is you have, but I'm holding something very good. How can you bluff me? Because I'm not gonna give up. Even if you pay all in, I'm not gonna give up. I'll take that risk. If I take that risk, maybe you paid all in, okay, so out of 10K maybe you have paid like 10K, all of them, and I have like 7K left, and I will go for that risk because I'm holding a good hand. How can you beat me? I really don't get this point only, okay. Good players has very good memory, and other players playing history is converted into words. Hmm. So there is some maths as well. Are you willing to bet all your money to find out? Are you willing to all your money just to bluff Jamie? I mean J Marquis. Are you going to do that? Will know by your position on the table and how you make the opponent opening bet. Oh, it's not about one hand. Each game lasts hours or days. It's true. It's true. You think you have the better hand? The river can change everything. I really would love to make a live, I mean, Discord live about this poker. If you guys really interested, I don't know, Midas Masters, brother. I hope that you are with us in our Discord. If you guys are really, I mean, help me out about this. I really would love to make a Discord live about this hold'em poker. I'm really interested. From that time when I heard that Andrew was the youngest millionaire by playing the poker, and he told that it's absolutely a logical game. I never get the point. The thing he explained me, it was going over my head because he was using some hard word or very strong word. I really didn't get the point, even if he tried a lot to explain that to me. So eventually I give up. So if you guys really interested, we can do kind of a Discord live. Okay, to be honest. Even cash games usually you play at least few hours. Of course, brother, I do it all the time. Poker is not for the weak mind person. I have a very strong mind, brother. Trust me. I'm a very strong minded person. I have huge courage. I have huge control of myself because I gamble in my previous life I gamble a lot. So I know my limit. So I know when I should stop, which is the most important thing. I'm not greedy, to be honest, and I'm not fearless. I have a fear. Of course, I have the fear. I stick with 2 to 5, no limit. 5 to 10 is a different beast. Okay, we'll talk about that, Marquis. Okay, I think this weekend, if you guys are really ready, I'll just mention all of you. If you guys really would love to make a conversation, we'll make a conversation about this poker game around the weekend. Okay, deal, Marquis. We'll see. Okay, cannot even see the flop for less than $100. It depends on the size actually. I mean, if you are using like 50,000 is your limit, then of course the pot size is gonna be huge. At the same time, if you have the limit 5k, for example, you, me, and Eiffel Trader playing, and all of us has kind of 5k maximum. So of course the pot size is gonna be smaller. In my opinion, it's not gonna be a huge pot size. I think so. It depends on the account size or whatever you have in your pocket. You cannot even see the floor. Okay, 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 deal. Okay. Marquis, do you hit up the hard rock of 441? What is that? Hard rock of 441? What is that? You're playing 1 to 2 limit, brother lol. I'm not playing limitedly. I'm saying that how many people are over here, I don't care, but I'm just saying about the pot size. So the pot size depends on the account. I mean the people who are playing over there. If they're the millionaire, of course their pot size is gonna be like 100k, 50k, 70k, something like that. It's a casino. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You guys are in, yeah, I mean, near to Los Angeles, and you guys will start to talk about the casino. This is not fair, okay? To be honest, it's not fair. In a sample, no way. I always lose at Hard Rock. Okay, you guys have the practical experience as well for Hold'em poker. I have just played the Thin Patti. You know the Thin Patti. I don't know you guys know that or not. It's a three-card game. So the people will get the three card actually. I played that game, but Hold'em poker I never played with the real money. But I played a lot with the website. You know, there's some website you can play free for free. I play at Allah Aka the Isle or the Canal Club, Gulfstream or Mardigard. Mardigard. Anybody can understand all of these names? Is there anyone who is from America as well who can know these names of the casino? It's all going over my head. These guys are crazy who lives in USA. They have a lot of casino over there. They can make a lot of money from there if they really know the things they're doing. Sometimes I feel like that what I have done in my life. I should have been doing some kind of gambling to make a billion of dollar and then I could quit. Say again, what's the question? I mean, I was asking like if is there anyone who is from US and those guys knows those name of the casino like Gulfstream or the Madrigal, then Aka the Isle, something like that. Oh, you are from Las Vegas? Oh man. Oh, oh, look who is here. He's from LA. Oh man. No, not LA, actually Las Vegas. Oh man. Has to go to the bait, the dog races. Have you tried the Palm Beach Kennel Club? Oh man. Las Vegas. The dream for the gambler. Like Wall Street is the dream of the trader, Las Vegas is the dream of the gambler. It's awesome, man. I have always seen it from the movie. I think one day I'll go over there just to see. My biggest win on black was 87k. Black means the what does it call, like a roulette? You mean the roulette? Is that same black and the roulette? Yeah, roulette. Okay, so 87k. That is another question. How did you know that this is gonna be the number where you are going to? I mean, is there any logic behind that as well? No, you guys are teaching me something very new. Okay, I never think like that. It's all gambling, right? There is no logic. If you're lucky, you will win. If you're lose, I mean, unlucky, then you will lose. That's the only rules for the gambling. So I think this roulette, Texas Hold'em, poker, they all are the gambling. Now you guys are saying that there is logic, there is something. I really didn't get this point. Like for roulette, it's absolutely should be the gambling. Come on, man. You guys are just like you guys are seems like alien to me right now. Empire FX. What is your real name, brother? Salute on you, man. 87k. Wow. And what was your invest, brother? There is small edges, but you're right. It's all gambling. Mhm. Naismith Farm is around the corner on second branch. I don't know that. 36 to 1 word. Wow. You guys are really genius. I mean, I have to admit that. You guys are real genius. I'm no one, okay? I was saying myself as a wizard, but from today, I'm gonna call all of you wizard and I'm your followers, okay? To be honest. I'm your followers, guys. You guys are the real wizard. You are making money from gambling even. Like 87k, man. Can you imagine that? Wow. You have a 3% chance of winning. Absolutely, man. You're so lucky. I mean, it's nearly impossible to win this. And I'm never lucky, okay? To be honest. I never bet, but to be honest, I'm not lucky. I never bet. I played the I mean, I did the gambling, but not kind of bet. That means it will come here. It's depending on the luck. No, I never do that. I know that I'm extremely unlucky. No risk, no worry. Okay. Mid S, what did you say? All casino games are gambling. Poker is 100% skills if you take enough hands played. If you check poker tournaments, majority of them are owned by the same people. See, you're the one, like you're talking exactly same like I mean the music world. I mean the Andrew actually. Andrew was used to talk to me exactly the same way. He told that it's not gambling, it's 100% skill. So if you can grow your skill, it's possible to be the winner of the poker. But still, that is contradictory with my understanding, where I don't know what do you have in your hand. So if I don't know that, and there is no way to predict that, even the card counting, which is nearly impossible for most of the people. If you are a genius, then of course it's possible for you. But if you're not a genius, at least average, it's not something very easy to count the card, right? Like 52 cards, I guess, if I'm not wrong. How can it be a skill when you don't know and you have no idea to predict the card what which I'm holding? That is the contradictory things for me. Can I ask how much you lose? Man, if you're asking me, I never did that. Okay, so I'm talking to this that like Empire FX, he actually won like 87k. He live near downtown, like near Clematis. That's great win. Yeah, absolutely, that's great win. I don't say 100% skill, but it's a combination of both. Still it's contradictory. I don't see any skill over here. Yeah, there could be some skill, like like the psychology, if you can read the psychology, whoever the player is playing over there. But the thing he told, I mean, Midas, whatever he told, it's true. I've seen a lot of tournament where most of the time the same people are the winner, same people are the winner. So it is actually inspiring, but still I will be in the same place. That is not, that can't be skill. Maybe there is uh, some kind of effect, okay, effect, not effect, effect. Maybe skill has some effect, but it should be like 10 to 20%. 80% should be luck. If you change betting pattern, you can give away your entire hand. I also lost about 50k gambling here, but now I just focus on trading. It's good, brother. Trading is not gambling, so at least we are safe over here. We can predict the market, not 100%, but at least there could be some percentage. If you play in Champions League, mate. I'm not getting your point, HJ. Let's make we can do happy hour at Fuki Sushi, Jamaican sunset in my drink. Is my drink. Okay, these two guys actually from the same area, so they're talking to themselves. Can anyone please block Marquis and Eiffel Trader? Please block them. Otherwise, they're gonna meet and they're gonna have a dinner. Good time. I don't know. I'm feeling jealous now. Oh, I can do that. Actually, I can close the stream right now. They won't be able to keep continue this conversation. However, guys, I was just kidding. Thank you so much for being over here. I hope you got something from this live as well. We should focus on the trading again because we are not able to acquire that skill to be the winner of the poker game. I believe so. So we'll try the trading actually instead of the gambling. It's possible to make money from here if you just focus on the trading, price action, and your psychology. It's true. Truly, you are able to make money from here. However, thank you so much, guys, for being over here. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Until then, cheers, guys.